Juven here with ESBR. We're here with Carl Greaves. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. It's a big night, not for just myself, for yourself. A huge one for Levi Giles. How are you feeling towards it?
Yeah, massive fight. Obviously, Levi's coming off the British and Commonwealth title defeat where he did fantastic. I mean, he could have won that fight. He knows it. He just left it too late. He had Reece Pilati in all sorts of trouble in the 12th and final round, but just got outworked during the fight, and it was the right decision. But he knows what he needs to do tonight. He knows he needs to start fast. He knows Kaz was a very good amateur. But it's a pro game now. It's the man's game, and I think it suits Levi a lot more than it suits Akash. So I really believe in Levi tonight. He knows what he needs to do. He's got to put the pressure on. He's got to keep on him. He can't let Akash breathe, and he's got to really work hard and do a number on him.
For sure, it's a big fight. Of course, it's a nice catching up with Izzy. Of course, promoter to promoter. How's that? I've seen your front row.
Yeah, me and Izzy go back a long way. He used to come down my gym when he was pro himself and sparring some of my fighters, and we go back a long way. We've always had big respect for each other. We speak regular, and it's great to have Levi on one of his shows. He gave me a call and he said, "What sort of fight should we look for Levi?" And this was the ideal one. I think the winner of this could go on and fight the winner of Jack Bates and then Danny Quartermain as well. So it's like a little triangle, a little circle there of four of them, and the winner will face each other hopefully. So yeah, but he's doing a fantastic job. Look at the setup. I mean, it's I know he's got his own now, but he's doing really well. I mean, I think he'll go on to do good as a promoter.
For sure. Of course, yourself wrapping the year up only 2 weeks ago now. What's the plan for 2025? Is it just keep the shows out, keep you guys active?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's all about building them on the small hall shows. Obviously, it's very difficult without TV, financially difficult promoting now. But I keep hanging in there. I've done 161 shows now since 2007. I was looking back just a minute ago, actually, sat with Izzy. He's just saying to me, "How many shows you done this year?" I said, "I've done 7. He said, "What, all on your own?" I said, "Yeah, I do it all on my own. No backing." So really proud of it. And obviously 2015 and 16, I was looking back and I'd done 15, 16 shows in 1 year. I just don't know how I did it. But yeah, like I say, we're just building fights. A bit like we did with Levi, get him on the small shows, build him up, and then get him in positions to fight on the big shows. So we can like we're here tonight. I've obviously got him on Matchroom before. Obviously a Frank Warren show, Matchroom, and now he's on his own. So very good.
Of course, as for yourselves, David Avanesian, any upcoming news that we can be prepared for? Same with Emma Dolan, Shaden Walmsley as well.
Yeah. Emma Dolan was meant to be fighting tomorrow. Unfortunately, she's had to pull out with a virus. I'm gutted for Emma really because she deserves it. She deserves a break. She's British and Commonwealth champ.
Main event as well, if I'm right.
Yeah, main event. So she's British and Commonwealth champ. She's had to pull out. We had no choice really. I mean, we were hanging in there. We was training, and then I could just tell she wasn't right. I said, "Look, have a couple of days off." She'd come back. First few rounds she'd be all right, and then she'd just get weaker and weaker as the session went on. And I said, "Look, let's do the right thing here. Let's pull you out." You know what I mean? You've got everything to lose, enough to gain in this fight. So done the right thing. She's number 3 in the world with the IBF, so in a fantastic position. We just need a big promoter now to get behind her. Unfortunately, when she beat Shannon, Matchroom was going to sign Emma. They had options on her, but they decided not to take the option because Shannon didn't want the rematch, and that was the first option in the first option that they had on us. So we've got to move on. And just see where we go from here. But I'm sure something will come good of Emma.
Yeah, for sure. And as for David Avanesian, is there anything we could potentially be seeing soon?
Yeah, David was meant to come over, be over now actually, training for the 20th of December on a BCM show, just a tick over fight really to get a win, to put himself back in the position for the big fights. He's number 4 in the world still. He's in a great position, but it's not always nice coming off a win. I mean, obviously we did the same when he boxed Boot Ennis. He had that win against Ambomo, and then he got the shot to fight, the call to fight Boot Ennis because he was in the position to do it. But I think what's happening now is Davey's been offered a fight in Thailand, so I think he's going to be boxing in Thailand on the 22nd of December. I won't be going out there with him. He's actually out there now. I've done his programme for him, so yeah, it's just a bit too much for me to be going out there at this time of the year, sort of like a last minute as well.
He's probably the funniest person I've ever met in terms of the boxing scene. A hilarious guy. As for 2025, what are the plans for Carl Greaves Promotions?
Yeah, I've got 2 shows booked planned already. The 1st of March, I've got Mattioli Arena in Leicester. Got some good talented fighters down there. I think I'm looking at making Stannard versus CJ Challenger, hopefully. And we've got Callum Blockley going to be fighting for the winner of Sabir Adjid, who's fighting Tommy Collins on the 20th. He's going to fight the winner of them for the Midlands. We've got Sean Bruce back in the mix, and I've got some good up-and-coming fighters. Yeah, I mean, I've got Liam Woodstock there, and I've got quite a lot of good fighters there. So, and then I've got the 22nd of March back in Newark. I think Tom Poxon on that, Tom Carlin, and had a great show there last week. Very good show. I was really pleased with it. All good fights. Tom Pogson had a 10-rounder, only on his 6th fight against Sheriff Moose. It was a draw. Great fight, very intriguing, grueling contest, and they both would have learned a lot from that. And I think Tom will come good from that.
And finally, Fury Usyk 2. Carl, give me your prediction.
You can't bet against Usyk. I know they're saying that Fury's taking this a lot more serious. He's going to be a completely different fighter, but it's hard to bet against Usyk, especially the number he did on him the first time. I mean, he had him out of there. He should have stopped him, really. So you can't bet against Usyk. I mean, listen, I'd like Tyson Fury to win. He's British, and we want him to do well, but I'm not going to put my money against Usyk.
Thank you very much, Carl. Really appreciate it. Always a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you.